Good Tuesday morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your Tuesday morning collective general energy reading. I haven't done one of these for a while. This is for April 15th, 2025. If you're interested in me continuing this and doing more of these, please let me know. Also, take a moment to share. That is gratefully beneficial. So here we go. Let us see what our energy is for this beautiful Tuesday, April the 15th. All right, so we have journey, we have happy family. All right, and we have, okay, so we have adjacent possibility. Why did I say journey? Because that's what I saw. Journey, happy family, no, stop it. Adjacent possibilities, happy family and action. So adjacent possibilities means that maybe the right way, the straight way, that way, isn't the best way. Perhaps maybe what you're trying to achieve is in another different direction, behind another different door, behind, through another thought or feeling, right? And it's time to take action. Don't feel defeated just because the dreams that you set in place have not showed themselves or prevailed yet, right? Maybe what you're looking for is somewhere else. Maybe where you're searching is in a different direction. Sometimes we are very this way, right? It's got to be that way. That's the way. There it is. But sometimes we have to go maybe a little bit to the left, or a little bit to the right, or maybe a little bit up, or a little bit down, never backwards. Sometimes, possibly through another door, or through another avenue, or turning left instead of right, or going here instead of there, or saying this instead of that. But whatever it is, whatever you're trying to complete or achieve to make your family happy, to bring this unit together, you have to take action, and it has to be balanced action. I think sometimes we're very one-track minded. We think we put ourselves in a box, and we say, well, society says that I have to do it this way or it doesn't count. Well, do we really fucking care? And I'm going to cuss. I'm going to say, fuck what society thinks. You know, we don't need the pressure of trying to make ourselves happy by putting the burden of what society thinks we should be doing and how we should be doing it and how we should be saying it and how we should be feeling about it on our shoulders. We don't need that fucking type of burden, right? We got enough of those already that we're trying to work through. We don't need any more. So look in that other direction. Look at those other possibilities to bring together what you're trying to achieve. Don't just stick to that A, B, C. Maybe it's A, D, and F, right? But relinquish yourself. See, look at that, devil. Look, society says, nah, you do it my way and everything will be rosy-tozy. And spirit says, oh no, you do it your way and everything will be fucking rosy-tozy, right? Don't do it the way society says you should do it. Don't allow society to entice you with its little tidbits of this or tidbits of that and think that that is going to bring you the happy family, the peace and the stability and the balance and the success that you're looking for, because it won't. It's just going to put more and more of a burden on you to where until you just crash out and say, well, because I'm going through all this stress, it's not worth it, and back off and things go straight to shit, right? So we have to maintain our own independence and maintain what we feel is right for us instead of following the program, because the judgment is that ascension, is that transformation. Oh my God, the Empress, get out. But look at the card behind the Empress. It's the Eight of Swords, right? And the Eight of Swords, what does the Eight of Swords tell us? The devil on one end and the Eight of Swords on the other. The Eight of Swords says, well, society says that if I haven't done it like this and this, if I haven't done it like this, then I am trapped in a repeating pattern. The society says that if I do it like this or this, I'm going to fail. And the devil says that by staying within that box and continuing to repeat the same pattern, eventually you're going to get it fucking right. It may be in another life. It may be at the end of this one, but eventually it happened. And the Judgment and the Empress says you plant those seeds and you take back responsibility. You take back independence. You dance to the beat of your own fucking drum and allow yourself to choose for you in what direction. Allow for yourself to choose for yourself the transformation, the loyalty, the playfulness, the vitality, the power, the passion. Allow for yourself. Allow yourself to create when your dreams come true, or allow for yourself to create when you're what stimulates you, what puts you in this energy of fertility and vitality and passion and wanting to plant those seeds of something different than what society tells you that it should be, right? So we're stuck in this headspace of thinking that if we stay the course and the status quo and keep ourselves in this little box, that everything is going to work out peach keen jelly bean. But we can see that it's not. We can see that she has entrapped herself with all of these thoughts of, if I listen to this, I'll be fine. But Spirit says, break away from that shit and do your thing. Take the action that needs to be taken, because we don't want to continue to put ourselves in the energy of caring what other people think about what we're doing and how we do it, right? We start caring about what other people think about the transformation that we're creating, or the ascension that we're going through, or the seeds that we're planting, or the ideas that we're birthing, or the power that we're stepping in, or the peace that we perceive, that we achieve, or the loyalty, or the playfulness, or the abundance and the prosperity. If we start allowing society to dictate and determine how happy we should be about all of that, we're not going to get anywhere. We're not going to get anywhere. So the Ace of Swords brings you this creative energy, and the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands brings you this creative energy. Find something that stimulates your passion. Find something that really sets a fire under your ass, and make the determination that you are going to, this time, do something different, completely new. We're not listening to what society says. We're not keeping ourselves trapped in this box. We're not doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. We aren't putting ourselves in this energy of following societal rules. We have made the determination. We've jumped the broom. We've left the past behind. We are doing our own thing now. We are choosing to ask Spirit for help, ask Source for help, ask our angels and our guides, our whatever deity it is, and Jesus, God, Buddha, whoever. We're choosing to flip the fucking script. And we are succeeding because we find ourselves at a crossroad of the I mean, look at this. Look at this. So we've decided to step into the Empress energy. We've decided to step into the Judgment energy. And as soon as we've chosen to do that, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, all different paths, choosing something completely fucking different, and bringing the balance to that, or trying to bring balance and moderation to that. Look, Ace of Swords. So this is a decision that needs to be made, right? You are on a path of wanting to achieve something great. You are on a path of wanting to achieve greatness for your family, and there's one or two ways we can go about it. We can take the action to move in a different direction and stop trying to chase something that isn't going to be beneficial to your path or your dream or your family or your commitments or whatever the case may be, right? We can look at society as the devil, saying, well, if you do it this way, this is what you can get out of it. And if you do it this way, this is what you can get out of it. And if you do it this way, this is what you can get out of it. And eventually what you get out of it by doing that way is this: feeling trapped, feeling like you haven't made any progress at all, feeling very trapped in your head and thinking, well, why the hell am I doing all of this when I'm not benefiting out of it? When what you could be doing is setting a path of your own making, of your own course, instead of allowing other people to put stipulations on the path that you're on and dictate and determine your every turn, when all of these other opportunities and possibilities can be just as beneficial as what that is offering you if you step in to your own energy, to your own power, to your own desire. That Empress, planting seeds, birthing something new and fresh and wonderful. And we can see that in the Ace of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is like, I'm just going to go my own way. I don't know what y'all doing. I'm just going to go my own way. And I'll figure out how to bring the balance and the moderation to what I am doing. Actually, I'll lean on Spirit and I'll ask Spirit, how best do I bring the balance and the stability into this situation? How best do I bring the moderation into this situation? How best do I recognize and understand what is beneficial for me at the moments that I need it to be beneficial for me? And how do I let go and relax and just be me without feeling that if I'm not constantly doing, going, that I'm not benefiting? And that's something we have to learn too. We have to learn to give ourselves a little respite, to give ourselves a little break. When we're balls to the wall and we're making things happen, we have to remember that our body can only withstand so much, and our mind, our spirit, our soul, and before we burn out. And if we are constantly going and not doing anything to rejuvenate or stimulate the body, then we're going to burn out and we're going to miss a lot of opportunities that this adventure brings to you, right? And you're going to miss out on wonderful times with your family if that's the reason why you're doing what you're doing. So the Page of Swords brings us wonderful, beneficial new ideas. We've jumped the broom. We've made the commitment to do something different, to think about, to look at this from a different perspective. The Page of Pentacles puts us on a path of abundance and prosperity. The Page of Wands puts us on a path of creativity and courage and strength and independence and passion. And the Temperance is like, okay, so how do I balance all that out? And the Ace of Swords comes along also jumping the broom, making the commitment to put faith in a higher power to make the decisions that we need to make, instead of putting faith in that, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? So let's throw down some cards. We're going to use these cute cards. So I don't think I've used these on one of these videos before, but we are going to do it today. So we have, look, battle and balance. Okay. Thank you. The battle with the devil and the Eight of Swords, and the balance with the Temperance, right? So how do we balance the battle between what we truly desire to do within our heart of hearts and between what society says that we should do? Well, that picture is very illuminating. She is literally battling society for what she desires. Literally, she's got the axe, she's got the pew-pew, volcano eruption the atomic thing going on in the background, planes overhead. There is, what is that? There's a bird of peace over here and a crow over there. There's all sorts of chaos going down at the bottom. I think she's holding some sort of axe and a sword and a thing and a thing and a thing. And she feels like, the barbed wire over her head. So she feels like that this side is the battle that she's going through in order to find the balance that she's looking for to fulfill her commitment to self, or to fulfill her commitment to family, or to fulfill her commitment to her journey here on this planet. I heard Dr. Wayne Dyer say earlier today, we are a spiritual being having this temporary human experience, and we don't want to waste this temporary experience trying to people please or societal please, when we have this beautiful spiritual experience, when we have this beautiful spiritual opportunity that we could be learning from. And it's interesting that both cards are about love. give love, and accept love. And there's that balance. We talked about the balance, we talked about the balance, and we talk about the balance. And even the action card is a little bit of balance because we have the black and white. And if those were crows in the Crow Tarot, that would be temperance. No, that would be judgment. And judgment is about having that blind faith within self. The judgment is about balancing those karmic scales. So I hope this reading helps. If you'd like me to do more, let me know. I hope that your day is well. And as always, know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.